They were not looking for trouble. They were looking for a bird. An elderly couple, retired, in love with nature, arrived in Argentina in November 2025. For months, they drove across South America. No agenda, no rush. Just open roads and the quiet thrill of spotting a species most people will never see in their lifetime. At some point, near the edge of a landfill, at the end of the world, they stopped. The area was known for rare birds. What they did not know is that something was waiting for them there. They were not looking for trouble. They were looking for a bird. An elderly couple, retired, in love with nature, arrived in Argentina in November 2025. For months, they drove across South America. No agenda, no rush. Just empty roads, open skies, and the quiet thrill of spotting a species most people will never see in their lifetime. At some point, near the edge of a landfill in a city at the end of the world, they stopped. The area was known for rare birds. What they did not know is that it was also home to something else, a small rodent, barely 30 grams, invisible, carrying a virus that has existed on this earth possibly longer than we have. On April 1st, 2026, they boarded a cruise ship, the MV Hondius, 147 passengers, 23 countries, destination, Antarctica. 5 days later, the man fell ill. Fever, muscle aches, the kind of symptoms you tell yourself will pass. They did not pass. 10 days after departure, he was dead. His wife was evacuated at St. Helena, alone, in the middle of the Atlantic. 2 days later, she died in Johannesburg. Nobody on that ship understood what had happened. Then the test came back. Hantavirus. A virus so rare, fewer than 900 Americans contracted it across 30 years. A virus with a kill rate of up to 40%. And the strain on that ship, the Is virus, is the only strain on Earth that passes between humans. This is not the first time it has done this. In 1993, in the Four Corners Desert of New Mexico, a 19-year-old marathon runner collapsed in the back of a car. He had been traveling to his fiance's funeral. She had died days earlier. Same unknown cause, same sudden respiratory failure. He died 3 days after her. Within hours, investigators found 5 more cases, all young, all healthy, all dead from the same region. They named the virus Sin Nombre, Spanish for the virus with no name, and it killed more than half of everyone it touched. Then in November 2018, in a tiny Argentine village called Epuyén, a 68-year-old man attended a birthday party. He did not know he was already infected. 100 guests, 90 minutes. On the way to the restroom, he passed another guest for only a few seconds. That was enough. By the time that outbreak ended, 34 people were infected, 11 were dead, a father and his 2 daughters. A family table, permanently empty. That birthday party in 2018 was the last time the Andes virus spread between humans, until April 2026. Because by the time authorities confirmed what was on the MV Hondius, the passengers were already scattered across the world. Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, Switzerland, Turkey, the United States. The WHO deployed its Director General personally to the Canary Islands. The CDC declared a Level 3 emergency. British military paratroopers jumped from a plane onto Tristan da Cunha, one of the most remote inhabited islands on Earth, to reach a single passenger. 41 Americans were placed under monitoring. Passengers quarantined for 42 days. And there is no vaccine. Not for this strain, not in 2026. All of this began with an elderly couple who stopped by a landfill at the end of the earth, searching for a bird they never found. The hantavirus does not care about borders. It does not care about cruise ships or airports or modern medicine. It was here before us. It will be here long after. Waiting, in the dark, in the dust, in the invisible droppings of a mouse that nobody noticed.